Hello and welcome back to the new lesson, Introduction to Layers, chapter number 4, standard 11th, computer science. In this lesson, we are going to understand about layers, rotation on a given path, encapsulation. First of all, we are talking about what is layer. Layers. What is layer? So, layer is a different labels on which we can place our drawing objects or pictures stacked above and below each other. Or we can say the layers are the small part of a big sheet, and each part is containing some different shapes. Like suppose one part is containing the circle, another part is containing the square, another part is containing the triangle, another part is containing some quadrilateral. And when we integrate all these parts, it looks like a beautiful, or it's look like a simple or single unit. So that's why I told that these are the different levels of a sheet. Layer give us freedom to work with each object individually without affecting other layers. That is the beauty of Synfig Studio. Synfig Studio tell us we can work with every layer without affecting other layer. How? Let me give you example. When we draw a circle, so you might have seen the circle has various layers. You can see the outline layer, you can see plant layer, you can see region layer. If you delete plant layer, you can see the other layers are there. If you change the color of outline layer, it's not going to put effect to the other layer. So in Synfig Studio, layer give us freedom to work individually without affecting to others. There are different types of layer in Synfig Studio, such as gradient, blur, filter, etc. We will see this layer practically. Gradient effects to the circle layers. Let us understand practically how to put the gradient effect to the circle layers and how the layers are working. Okay, now see practically what is layer, and then we will understand how to put the gradient effect to the selected object, right? So here I want to draw a circle, and you can see this circle has three layers here. You can see the outline layer, you can see the plant layer, you can see the region layer. As I told that in Synfig Studio we are allowed to work individually with layers. If you want to individually work with any other layer without affecting to others, you can. So let me show you. If I delete this outline layer, you can see the other layers are not going to be affected. That layers are still there. If I delete this plant layer, you can see the region layer will be there, right? So I hope you got the layers. You can also see here this Synfig Studio has a different part. You can see this tool panels, you can see this param panels, you can see the canvas, you can see this navigator panels, right? These all are just like layers. So layers are just like a different part of a sheet having a different objects, right? Now we are going to understand how to apply the gradient effect to the given object. For that I want to Draw two circle over here. Okay, let me delete this circle and I want to cut it, and I want to delete the circle with white color. So I will change this color. I will just take this white color, and I want only the region layer, not outline, not plant. So I will delete the plant layer also, and let me draw over here. Yes, let me take one more circle bigger than the first one. Yeah, you can see two circle I have drawn, and I want to apply the gradient effect on the first one, right? So let me show you. I have taken this gradient tool. You can choose the color as per your requirement, right? Let me choose some different color. Here I want to take a green color, and then the gradient type is linear. So if I apply over here, so you can see what is happening. The gradient effect is going to be appeared to the entire canvas. But my question was how to apply the gradient effect to the selected object. Then for that what have to do? For that we have to do some special things. What have to do? Some special things. Let me show you. One more thing I want to show you here. If I click on this, if I change the blend method of this gradient, so uh, it will be affected to the that selected object. So let me show you. To apply the gradient effect to the selected object, just select the gradient tool, this gradient layer, and come to the param panel and click on the blend method. Double click here and choose straight onto. So now you can see the effect is going to be appear to the both the circles which we have drawn. I repeat one more time how this is going to be applied. See very carefully. We need to select the gradient layer, then come to the param panels, double click and choose straight onto. The blend method should be straight onto, and you can see the by default blend method is by layer default, right? But here what have to do, we have to choose straight onto. Now you can see the gradient effect is going to be appear to the first one. As I told that the one layer can this appear to other layers or can hide to other layers. How this is going to be happen, let me show you. I want to put the effect on this only, I don't want to put on this one. Then what I have to do, let me show you. Wow. I want to group these all layers. So I will select this, I will click on the gradient, then I will hold the control key, then next, then next, then right click and choose the encapsulate option. What is encapsulate? So encapsulate means you can see here these three layers are going to be grouped. So we can say encapsulate means grouping the things together in a single unit. And when I click on the encapsulate, you can see it is going to be appear in the inline canvas. So you can see that all these three things are going to be grouped to one unit, that is inline canvas, right? Now let me do something here. Let me move some layers here and there, and let me show you what is happening, right? So okay, you can see that here I have grouped, right? What happen if I take this gradient layer just below the circle layer? Let me show you. Right click and lower layer. If I am going to lower this gradient layer just below the circle, you can see the effect is going to be applied to this layer only. If I take gradient layer uh, below this layer, then what will happen, let me show you. You can see now there is no effect, means when the gradient layer is above the this circle or any other layer, then you can see the effect is going to be appear. Let me show you. If I take this layer up, you can see the effect is going to be appear to this circle. If I take this layer, raise layer, you can see, means this gradient layer is going to put the effect to these two other layers. If we are going to encapsulate, you can see here I have an encapsulate, these all things are together, right? So that is the benefit of encapsulating the things. I hope you all got it. Rotation on a specified path or rotation on a given path. How to rotate some object on a given path. Let us see. That is very interesting. Okay, so now we are going to understand how to move the object on a given path. What we are going to understand? How to move the object on a given path, right? So here I am going to draw uh, any path. Here I am going to use the blind tool and I want to make a path. Just click, you know how to use the blind tool. You can see here on this path I want to move my circle. You can make any path. Here I am going to make this path. So loop blind. Okay, so here you can see, and I want only this outline. I don't want region layer, so I will delete this region layer, right? And I want to move the circle on this path. Let's see how to move. After drawing this, what I have to do? We have to take a circle. I have taken the circle, and before drawing the circle, I want to change the color. I want to take a green color, right? Let me draw the circle. Drawn, and you can see I have taken the only region layer of the circle and outline layer of this line tool, right? Now what I have to do? Let me show you. Take this transform tool, select this both the layers. I'm going to select this out this blind and then circle, and click on this duck, the center duck, then right click on this path and then link to blind, link to blind. When you click on the link to blind, you can see this circle is going to be stuck to this path. If there is a mistake done by you, then it will be not stuck. So once again I want to show you. Let me show. What I have to do? After drawing this, we have to select both the layers. How to keep selecting this? Click on the first layer, then hold the control key. Then click on the next cell. Keep holding the control key. Don't release the control key. You can see here the both the layers have been selected. Then click on this center duck. I repeat, let me show you. Select this and this, then click on this center. Yes, let me show you. Select it, then click on this center. After selection, right click on this path, then link to blind. When we click on the link to blind, you can see this is going to be stuck. Now what have to do? You can see if I move this, it will move only on the path, not move. Even I try to move outside, left side, right side of this, it will not move. It will move only on this path. So this is possible once you stack, once you linked this circle to this path. Now how to move? So you know how to move this. We have to put animation. So on this, after owning, slightly move this so that it can get its initial recording position. Moved. Now click on the timeline. Take as per your requirement. I am going to click here. You can see 12F. Then I will move this circle to the next positions. Again, I will move to the next frame, that is 1 second. Then I will move the this. Let me show you. Just a second. Then I will move this to the next position. Again, I will click on the next frame. Then I will move this to the next position. That things we have to continue. Then I will click on the next frame, that is 2 seconds, and then I will move to the next position, next, and then I will move to the next positions, and then I will next, and I will move to the next positions. Now you can see it is at initial position right now. Now I want to show you how this is going to be moved. So I want to close this, off this, then I will click on this and let me preview. If I click on this play button, now you can see this is moving on the given path. It is not moving anywhere. You can see that. And one more thing I want to show you. If I change the path, let me show the change of path. I want to reshape this path. Then what is happening? Let me show. After resizing, still it is going to move on the same path. Let me show you. You can see here I have changed the path and then I want to move it. So let me play and let me show you. You can see this is going to move on that path only. It is not going to change. Means even after putting the animation, you are changing the path, but you will see that on that path which you have changed currently, on that path this object will move. So I hope you all got how to move the object on given path. Not you can move the circle only, you can move any other object, but circle is easier to move and it's look better than any other subject. You can move the arrow also and some other things. I hope you got how to move this object on the given path.